about fitness talk.
We should make it a live stream where we all lift and split screens.
Well, that's ridiculous. What are we going to do? I'm going to go to the gym.
Mm-hmm. Yes, please make sure there's hotties there.
Okay, that won't be awkward at all. This is sounded like more like an episode of Impractical Jokers now.
I feel like you're judging.
Excellent show. Love that show.
I love that show. It's so it's hard to make me really cringe, but that show will do it. That show will do it. Like somehow it seems like all of their sisters are down for like the gags. So like there's one where like the guy is presenting a video to sell some made up nonsense to a group of people. His sister is an actress in that video, unbeknownst to him, and she's being groped pretty overtly by one of his friends.
Yeah,
and he's having to keep he's like literally like groping her tits, and then the other one's sister is having her ass like basically massaged while she stands by the other two friends, and they're having like keep it cool while they sell some nonsense to like some nonsense people. I love that show. It's so
it's a hilarious show. They do it. You've never seen it, Woody?
No, it's where
right, so
would it be on TV?
It's on True. It's the only show on True TV, and it's also on Disney Plus. I think it is. It's like a prank show, and except like they do what all those YouTube pranksters got wrong. Because remember when pranks were a big thing on YouTube? It'd be like, hey, I'm going to prank these people by giving them PTSD and scaring the shit out of them. It's like, you're not pranking people. You're just harassing people.
Watch me steal an obviously violent dude's phone.
Yeah. Like these guys do the opposite, where it's like they're being funny, but they're making themselves and each other the idiot asshole. So they're like making people laugh, not like making people wildly like, oh my God, is this guy about to assault?
And it's a game. So two of the guys are usually behind the scenes with laptops and microphones, and they have earpieces in, and they're torturing the other two. Like, all right, now you got to do this. Now you got to do that.
I think I've seen clips of it.
If they fail, then they fail that challenge. And if you fail enough challenges, you fail the whole show. If you fail the whole show, they pick a horrible thing for you to have to do. Like at one point, the guy's punishment was his sister got legally married to one of his friends, and they went to the courthouse and got the documents printed and showed the documents with their full names on them, and then had a full church wedding in front of all their families.
Yeah. Now, if you
while he was bound and gagged to one of those Hannibal Lecter stretchers. As the best man.
That was a good one. They've had a lot of good punishment. And they do a good job of tailoring it to the individual. Like Murr, the bald one, they make him go skydiving as a punishment, which for like Woody would be like awesome. Free skydiving game. Yeah,
don't throw me in the
It's like his number one fear apparently, where he's like openly like crying on the show, like, you can't make me go. We're joking, right? We're joking. Then they make him jump out of there, and he's like openly weeping the whole time. It's they made each other get tattoos. That was the worst punishment I've ever seen. 3 of them lost, and so one guy got to pick tattoos for all the other ones. On one guy's thigh, this guy picked a hyper-realistic portrait of Jaden Smith at about 9 years old. And it's the size of most of his thigh. And so he's just got a huge, very realistic Jaden Smith face right there. And it's like, and that's a real tattoo. Yeah.
You see it all the time. Like, because they disrobe a lot.
I need to see more of this show.
And very few of them are like in good enough shape the one of them has like that particular kind of fatness where it's only belly, like normal chest, arms, legs, thighs, ass, only belly, not even love handles, just the big belly.
He's eating like cake or pastry in every scene.
That guy from Trailer Park Boys had some of that.
Yep.
Yeah. Randy body type.
Yeah. Mine is, I absolutely do that. I'll get love handles, but I don't gain any weight on my like arms, my chest, kind of my legs, but not really. But then I just have a belly. My dad was the exact same way.
Everywhere. And it's probably the preferable way to do it, but I'll tell you, you can gain 20 pounds and lie to yourself that you haven't.
Oh, you can
I don't know. I was kind of envious of the guys that gain
100 and lie to yourself. There's no limit to that.
Because if you gain it everywhere, I mean, like you can fill out like okayly, so you look like an adult male or whatever. But if you have no muscle and you gain all your weight in your belly, you will look like a stick skeleton. But you will still weigh more than you should for the amount of muscle you have. So you're the definition of skinny fat. You are skinny all over your body. You're weak, but you got this big belly. And it's like,
works on camera.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, as long as your posture is okay, you suck it in.
I was talking